Hello and welcome to this tutorial. Now in this tutorial I'll show you how you can actually create images using the AI ability. Okay, so with this feature you don't need to specifically use a built-in template. You can actually go directly to the AI settings tab here, okay, located to the left. Once selected, you'll be greeted by this brand new window here. We will say AI generate an image using the AI. Okay, so you'll have the ability of generating an image from scratch, whether it's the 1:1 aspect ratio, or you can actually have it created in 9:16, more mobile responsive, or in the ratio or size of 16:19, so more formally for, you know, kind of laptop devices, monitors, TVs, etc, etc. Okay, so you have that ability. Now if you already have an image that you're using already, as I mentioned in another tutorial, you can upload an image and use that for inspiration, or you can use a your own graphic essentially, and once you select that, then you can get inspired from it. Okay, now for the purposes of this video tutorial, let me show you how you can actually create an image from scratch. So what you'll see on the AI section just down below, let's just keep it as 1:1, and there's an example here highlighted in the text: an astronaut riding a horse on Mars, HD dramatic lighting. So essentially try to be specific, and you can outline it as much as you want. More detail, the better the input, the better creation when it comes to the graphic itself. Okay, so let's talk about a spaceman. If I delete that, so look at this, a alien or an alien on the planet Mars with the sun in the sky. Okay, so something kind of very out there, but just to demonstrate the kind of graphic that can be designed. So you can imagine if you're doing this for your personal projects, client projects, whether you're a dentist, carpenter, roofer, any kind of promotional period, you're creating an ad template, a thumbnail, any kind of image you want to create, you have that possibility of doing it, especially when you've got AI that will help you to craft the perfect image. So go ahead and select generate, and what we'll do, we give that a few moments to start processing, and it'll create that image for us. Okay, and there you can see that image has been generated with an alien on the planet Mars. So graphically it's gonna illustrate it the best it can with the information we have on the internet or from history of what Mars looks like. Okay, and then we have the sun there as well. So I don't know if Mars has its own sun, but anyway, it doesn't matter, right? So now if I select that, you can see it will populate in the window. So you can imagine you can create and craft your own designs. And if I want to take that a step further, I can go to text and I can select add a heading. So I can put heading there like so. And I have the ability of changing the font, anything that I want, just to make it more in line for my own needs. So I can customize it depending on what I'm looking for, and we can change things around. And also, if I look at shapes, I could add a shape in the back like so. I could change the dimension if I want a heading like so. And one thing you'll notice that now, because I've put the image there, it's hidden, isn't it? So I can come to the toolbar here and I can change the positioning of that. Let's bring it forward. Now it will be on top. Because of the color, it's not going to be visible. So I can come to the color section, okay, and we can have a look at different colors to choose from. So ideally, let's have a look. We can have a nice white color, or maybe a vibrant orange or red, or something a bit unique that gives it a little bit more of a break with the background. So let's have a look. Let's look at a nice strong yellow, I would imagine. I think that would probably be the best. There we go. And you can make those adjustments like so. I mean, even with the lettering, we've got the font. We can change if we want it bold. We can put a drop shadow on that. We can make those adjustments. We can add a little slight blur on there. Okay, and even with the shadow, we can change the color, so make it a little bit more unique. You can see that. And in order to see it a little bit better, there's nothing stopping us from actually zooming in to see those changes. Okay. Okay, so we can see that like so. And if I go back, where's it gone? Shadow settings, so we can do offsets. We can put a blur and we can change it horizontally or vertically and change the colors around. So really nice editing tools there. and also we can do italic, underlining, strike throughs, alignments, and obviously with the size of it. Okay, we can make those changes, whether you do you're dragging it. If I actually, let me actually enlarge it so you can kind of see you've got that nice glow behind. So if I wanted a little bit more of a break, maybe I put it in a nice black color just to see if I can get a nice different break. There you go. So you can see the nice crispness and the sharpness of that, like so. So we have those editing a bit, we have those tools available. I mean, I can put a subheading, I can put a paragraph, anything that I want, like so. Okay, just to make, if I was making my graphic, I could change around, especially if I'm making ads and things like that. Okay, so you've got complete freedom and flexibility when it comes to these tools. And obviously you've seen the shapes. We can add those shapes there, like so, and just change things around and change the layering of it. If we're not happy with it, we can always come and delete it, as you would expect, like so. Or if I want, I can actually duplicate things just to make things easy. If I like the text and I just want to maybe maximize and put something similar, make it much smaller, like so. So let's have a look. So going back to AI, okay, let's delete all of these right now. Let's just make that, okay. If I come, so another great way or another method, once you've created an image, just say for example, if you create an image like this, you can always export it and save it. Okay, so you can really use it anytime you want and it will go in the media library. Alternatively, okay, so let's have a look. So coming back to this canvas, let's go ahead and delete it. Let's go back to the same step. So here you can see that's the previous image. Let's start again from scratch. So a female doctor in her office, a female doctor with blonde hair in her office. Okay, let's go ahead and generate. Same dimensions, we give that a few moments for processing. Okay, and there we have, that's the female doctor there with blonde hair. Nice, crisp, high quality image. Once I am happy with it, just simply click upon this preview pane and it will be populated within the canvas. Okay, and look, if I zoom in there, you can see how clear and crisp that is. Okay, and remember, this is going to be copyright free. No one else will have this, and this is for me and me alone. Okay, now what I can do with this, I can actually take this and I can layer it with the text to make my perfect ad if I want, or I could do the background removal tool if I want to make this a different color. Okay, and put the text there clearly, or put objects, etc, etc. Or if I want to put my logo on there, there's nothing stopping me from going to the media library. If I go to, if I got a particular logo in my folder, if I have any type of images, maybe a banner, maybe anything that I want, I can actually upload and layer it on top of my graphic and my design. So those would be the steps you would take in order to use the AI itself, okay, Artistically's AI image generator, so you can actually generate that from scratch, okay, opposed to using a pre-made template or using inspiration, i.e. uploading your own image to recreate. So you can actually create prompts itself. So let's just say, let's go for another example, okay, so let's go for with the office with text on the screen that says book appointment now. Okay, let's go ahead and select generate. Let's see. Okay, let's give that a few moments for processing, and there you can see, look, if I just select that, you got book appointment now. Now we can change the appearance of that text. Okay, just simply by putting our prompt, we can say have it very clear on the screen. Maybe it's on our books, maybe we have it as the headline aligned to the left. These things we can adjust, but I just want to show you just a quick demonstration to show you the powerful ability of actually layering these items in there. So you can see, look, a book appointment now. So we can actually improve the clarity or the positioning of that, and it really comes down to your prompt. Okay, however, the most beneficial and the fastest way of creating an AI image is just using, inspired graphics that you've seen online, just by simply taking a screenshot, maybe whether you've taken it from your desktop or whether maybe you've seen an ad pop up or some kind of graphic you've seen on your mobile phone. You can take a screenshot and you can upload it directly, and the AI will recreate and mirror magic that graphic design for you. That's the purpose of making your life easy, isn't it? Using AI to recreate things where you don't have to be doing these tedious little edits, etc., etc. So it's complete flexibility in how you want to use this, but maybe you do want to create things manually yourself. You have that ability also to do so. So you can see, we can also make changes in the background, and I'll show you how you can do that with other tools such as object removal. Okay, so say for example, actually what I'll do, I'll mention that in another video. However, in this video I just want to show you how you can create images directly using the AI image generator and show you the steps how you could do that. Now if I wanted to go a bit further, I can change or recreate those images in different formats. Alternatively, if I want, I can also make adjustments to the canvas. Okay, so hopefully you've enjoyed this very short video just showing you how you can create images from scratch using simple prompts using the AI image generator within Artistly.